Round start.
Fantastic! Unbelievable!
Hello everybody, my name is Katastrofy Games and welcome to what I think is part 4 of my Hawked tips and tricks / tutorial videos. I hope you guys enjoyed the last parts, and if you haven't seen them, please be sure to check them out because I'm trying to do something a little bit in depth and I'm trying to cover every single thing. Maybe I will show you guys some neat tricks, but you're going to have to check out the last episodes to see for yourself. Last episode, well, I guess this episode is kind of like a episode 4 / an episode 3.5 because last episode we were trying to cover everything in terms of weaponry and shooting, but there's just so much in the game that I decided to split it up into 2 different parts. So let's try and get back down into the shooting range here. As I said before, the shooting range is a place where you can experiment with aiming and using different guns / weaponry and edibles. Last time we actually ate the strange fruit, which generates consumables every 45 seconds, and I had to leave to walk the dog, and when I came back we were just drowning in fruit, so that was pretty cool. In fact, I'm gonna eat it again just for the oh, I can't. That's fine because I wanted to showcase this to you guys anyways. If you didn't know, there is a way to sort of toggle your aim. So let's say I'm behind this wall here and I'm waiting for someone to come out of that door. Obviously, if I want to shoot at them, I'd have to peek out, right? I'd have to peek out and reveal myself from cover. But while you're scoped in, you can simply press shift and there you go. Now you can aim at the door. See, before I couldn't see it, now I can see it, and my character is standing in the same exact spot. That's pretty nice. That's a pretty neat trick. I hope that helps you in your next gunfight. Alright, so one of the things that I do want to showcase, guys, is the fact that if you have either an SMG, which is what I have, the Duonic, or you have a shotgun, which what I have on me right now is a shotgun, the Tyrant 8, these guns are affected by the distance of your target. Basically, the farther the target is, the less damage or the less likely you are to hit your target with these types of guns. So for example, if I aim at that target way down there, it only does 3 damage with the shotgun. If I aim at it with the Duonic, and I'm not even going for headshots, I'm just going for body shots. So Duonic, let's see if I can line it up good. 4 damage with the Duonic. Meanwhile, if I were to aim at someone who's much closer to me, like this guy down here, now the shotgun does 4. It looked like it did 5 for a second there as well. Let's try the Duonic. Duonic now does 6. So when it comes to SMGs and shotguns, you're going to want to get as close as possible to your targets. So if I'm close here, let's see how much the Duonic does. Looked like it was doing 7. Yep, 7. See this guy down here. 6. Okay. Let's try the Tyrant 8. There we go. We're getting some 7s. 6s. How about this guy? 6. I'll try that guy way back here again. 4. Of course, this doesn't affect all guns, which is why I was only saying it's for the SMGs and the shotguns, but it might affect some other ones that I just don't know about, but definitely the SMGs and shotguns. I know it definitely doesn't affect the sniper rifles and the assault rifles. I like to get 2 different ammo types just to test them out because I think they're pretty cool. Let's try the... Why do I still have the shotgun? Hold on. Wait 1 second. Wait a minute. I like to use the Steady 2020 is pretty good. Okay, so let's aim at that target way down there. See if we can get a headshot. 21 per headshot. 21 per headshot. As you can see, distance doesn't really affect. Let me try, maybe if I go farther, like way down there. Oh, that was 8. Well, never mind. I was proven wrong. So distance does affect. It's just the range on each gun is different. Okay, that makes way more sense. So no matter what, you're gonna get You're gonna want to get as close as you can to your target. No matter how good a shot you are, even if you land your bullets, you're reducing your damage if you're too far away. So that works for the assault rifles as well. Well, look at that. You and I are learning something new today about a brand new game. Isn't that cool? Of course, I don't think this affects the sniper rifles at all, because their whole thing is that they're allowed to shoot far. Oh, well, I guess that guy had no health. Let's try this one respawning. Get back there. Oh, blocked. 46. 46. So consistent damage throughout from a sniper rifle. Snipers are consistent with damage no matter how far away you are from the target, but every other gun gets affected by distance. As we saw, it's not just limited to the SMGs and the shotguns like I thought, although it is definitely more, I guess, apparent with SMGs and shotguns. I wonder if it works on pistols now too. Now we could try that too. We're learning new things today. Look at that. This is a purple steady 2020. It's only dealing 8 damage to a target because it's 100 meters away. Man, I didn't know that it affected the assault rifles too, but it does make sense. Alright, let's try the pistols now. I always like the dark spark just because it's easier to shoot with. Alright, dark spark test, go. Alright, 11 damage. 5 damage. That looked like 5 damage on a body shot. Okay. 9. Oh man, look at that. Yeah, distance affects your shot. So get as close as you can. I mean, it makes sense because this isn't a fighting game. It's an extraction shooter. So really, your fights are usually going to be close by anyways. You don't want to try and pick fights when a target's too far away. I guess that's what you should take away from this test that we're doing here. Don't take fights that are too far away because you're just hurting yourself. You're giving away your position, and you're dealing less damage than you should be dealing. One more thing that I do want to showcase, because I didn't show it last video in terms of weapons. I want to show you guys the fancy weapons. So definitely these ones don't, or like not affected by distance, right? So let's try the Neo Riot. It's an explosive rifle. Fun fact about the Neo Riot, you actually do more damage when you shoot at an opponent's feet or the floor that they're standing on than you do when you shoot them like in the head with it. So check this out. Neo Riot test, go. Boom. That's the amount of damage that you do. Do a headshot. Now let's shoot at this guy's feet. Look at that. I did 45 with that shot, plus a little bit extra, and I don't know why. All I did was shoot the floor. It's just so weird. See, that's a 45 hit. Let's do a headshot on this guy. That was a 39 and a 19. So with the Neo Riot, you actually don't want to hit your target. You want to aim at their feet for some reason. It is so weird. But this is the explosive rifle. These are the guns that take the efficient ammo. Really nice. But what was it? It was a 45 on a foot. So what is it when you hit the target again? What was that? What'd that say? It's like a 43. Alright, so let's try this guy down there. 45. Like, I don't know why. When I hit them on the head... Oh, that one looked like it was like a... Oh, he had like no health though. That was like a 1327. There you go. Alright. So weird. What a weird gun. What a weird gun. Alright, and then this one is just a straight up laser beam. I didn't get to show this to you guys. Look at that. Oh, I hit the trap there. Don't get confused by that damage. Alright, let's try it from here then. Pretty sick. Oh, is that affected by damage as well? Interesting. Is it only doing 1 damage in the charge up? Really? Oh, cool. From 1 to 130 if you charge it up. That's pretty cool. Shouldn't have whistled. That's gonna make my bird whistle now. That's not bad. So these don't look like they're affected by distance. Pretty good. Last one I want to show is this pulsar. This one I think is like a it's like a minigun, I think, or a grenade launcher. Yeah, it's like a grenade launcher. Interesting. So what happens if I hit a target with it as opposed to hitting the floor? Okay. Alright, so this one you're going to want to hit the target with it. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I didn't get to showcase the LMGs, but, you know, they're just classic standard LMGs. Alright, things that I didn't cover in the last weapons episode. I guess I should tell you that energy weapons don't reload, they overheat. Meanwhile, other weapons reload. So if you check over here, let's see, I got, well, let's change out the supernova with the duonic. So we're going to see the duonic overheat in a second, and once your gun overheats, it's not like you can press the reload button and it's like cooled down. So check this out. Alright, I'm hitting the reload button. Doesn't do anything. I have to wait for it to cool down. Also, you can't reload duonics or energy weapons at all. I'm hitting the reload button and it's not doing anything. Shoot some bullets. Hitting the reload button doesn't do anything. But with something like the GAR, you do have the reload function. See? So, essentially, energy weapons are really nice because I guess they have less spread, they do some decent damage, but they overheat. So you're going to have to wait for a long time for these to cool down before you can shoot with them again. And I believe they have to cool down completely. Like, once it overheats, you got to let it cool down completely or you can't shoot. See? But GARs, like, as long as you have ammo in the clip, you can reload, you can shoot, whatever. One thing I probably should have also mentioned is that you can slide while shooting. Or you can shoot while sliding, I should say. And you can jump while shooting. Now you may have noticed something that I did kind of mention in the first or second episode, but movement in the game does not affect your aim that much. That is, you don't get punished for moving around in the game. This is an extraction shooter. You're meant to be running around a lot. So it's going to be pretty easy to hit shots while running away. As you can see here, I'm going to use the duonic just because I'm more familiar with it. So even though I was moving side to side, my bullets were hitting exactly where I was looking. It wasn't spreading out to any random which way direction like how it does in other games. This also works for when you go back and front. So it's both a good and a bad thing. The good thing is that, well, you can just walk up on someone, and no matter how far they run, if they don't get behind cover, you're going to be hitting them, right? No matter how far they run, if they're not behind something, you're going to be hitting them. You really just Terminator them. Likewise, you can do the same thing to other players. So realistically, if you're running away, that's why I said last time in the movement portion of these episodes, you're going to want to do the slide and jump. Slide, jump, roll, whatever you can. Get your stamina back. Do it as best you can and try and get behind cover as quickly as you can. Because no matter what, you're going to get shot, especially in the middle of a chase. I don't think it's, well, maybe it might be the same even if you're not scoped in. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is the same even when you're not scoped in. Look at that. So that's something that they can either keep or fix. Honestly, I don't really mind it. I think a lot of people might be upset with it because it's just not what they're used to, and it's not really skillful, I guess. But at the same time, this is the type of game where you should only fight if necessary. That is, you should only fight if you're trying to get treasure. So, about the grenades, there are 4 different types of grenades that you can have within the game. There is the frag grenade, which is probably the one you're going to come across the most often, the poison grenade, the anti-shield grenade, and the stun grenade. You can have up to 2 of each grenade, but you can't mix and match. So for example, I can't hold a stun grenade with a frag grenade. It simply swaps out my grenades. As you see, now I only have 1 stun grenade when before I had 2 frag grenades. So let's have 2 stun grenades, just to show you again. I'll have 2 stun grenades, and let's say I want a poison grenade. Nope. Swaps it out for the 1 poison grenade that I picked up. You can only have 2 of each grenade, but you can't have 1 of each, which is really interesting. Let's start things off with the frag grenades first. Since they're the most common one, they're the ones that you actually spawn on into the map with, and if you get revived, you spawn automatically with 1 grenade. Sometimes you'll also see them kind of like in a package. That's just 2 grenades that you can pick up at once. That's all that means. Hold down G to aim and see the blast radius of the grenade. Let go of G to throw it. And boom, there you go. So the closer the target is to the grenade, the more damage it does. These are the most common ones, and people often roll away or dodge these. They'll usually back off when they see these. Rarely do they ever charge ahead because they don't want to be in between your gunfire and that grenade. Now, poison grenades are also really good. These are some of my favorite ones to use. You just throw down some poison grenades and they can't get through. It looks like the radius is a little bit smaller, but that's okay. The damage isn't as crazy, but you can imagine that while you're shooting down, that tick is really, really, like, harmful to the enemy. Like, it's not bad, but like the tick is pretty fast. Next is the anti-shield grenade. These guys don't deal a whole lot of damage, but they have the unique ability to take away your opponent's shielding. So those guys back there, I think they have some shields. Let's throw this over there. Boom, blow up instantly. Did I miss? I think I missed. Hold on, I'm such a goober. I missed. Well, anyways, in that zone, it removes their shield and they can't regenerate shields. But let's try that again so you guys can see. Alright, so let's... Looks like it's got a pretty nice area too. What about there? There we go. So that target lost all of his shield in that area. And as long as he stays in there, he's not going to have any shield. Next up is going to be the stun grenades. These ones are pretty cool, but they're a little rarer to find. So what they do is exactly as they say, they kind of stun your enemy. It's almost similar to when you get hit by a trap and your screen gets all blurry and there's like a ringing in your audios. That's basically what it does. Let's try it on these guys. Oh, look at that. It shows you the blast zone right there. Boom. So not a whole lot of damage, but you bet your butt that these guys are stunned. Oh, it even has the stun effect right there. Look at that. So there's the stun effect. That lasted a pretty good time. How long is the stun effect? That doesn't tell you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about 10 seconds of stun. Not bad. I guess I should probably also mention, or, you know, not leave anything out, but your character does have... Well, your character is essentially not barehanded. Your character has attacks even if they don't have guns. You have your slingshot, which as we saw did some decent damage, and you have your sword, which also does some pretty decent damage. There's not a lot of combos you can do with the sword. It's mainly just a 2-slash combo. You can jump and slash, you can jump back and slash, you can roll and slash, but that's about it. Those are all the combos you can do. You're mainly going to want to use your slingshot and your sword for, well, the PvE creatures, because they tend to get a little close, and the PvE creatures don't survive that long anyways. 25 a hit, it's not bad. Can I do a headshot with it? What if I jump and slash? Come down on it. Okay, let's try that. Let's jump and slash to come down on it. Oh yeah. If you do the jump slash, you do 35. If you do the regular slash, 25. Probably slingshot, headshot damage. Let's see. Oh, he's dead. I think I threw the grenade at him, that's why. Slingshot, headshot damage test. Let's see. 31. Body shot test. 21. Chest. 21. I forgot, you can also do a sprint slash. I should have shown that too. Boom, there you go. Sprint slash. Well, alright, hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to leave a like and to subscribe if you did, or if you learned something new today. How the guns work, how items work, how grenades work, how combat works, all that good stuff, and hopefully you have better luck when you're out treasure hunting. See you guys in the next one.